Hello and welcome back to the Beautiful Things channel. Today I thought I would come on and have a chat with you about Marie Kondo, or the Kon Marie method as it's often heard, or the Kon Marie method as it's often called. Everybody has been going absolutely mad about Marie Kondo since she released her latest series on Netflix, Tidying Up. The Marie Kondo method for tidying and decluttering and organising your house is nothing new. In fact, Marie first wrote her book, The Life-Changing Art of Tidying Up, in 2011, and it was published in English in 2014. I've had a copy for the past 5 years and I have read it a couple of times and I have tried her methods a couple of times before. But most recently, because it's suddenly on Netflix, the world has gone crazy and this new method has emerged and everyone is going Marie Kondo mad. Well, let me tell you something. It is a really good method and I'm actually really excited that people are getting excited about it, because there's something about the buzz that comes from organising and decluttering. Once somebody that you know gets started and you start to see them getting their life in order, you start to get a bit jealous. And you start to think, well, if they can do it, so can I. And so you start decluttering. And that's exactly what's been happening since this series was released on Netflix. Every day when I log onto Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, various social media channels, all I see is my friends having big clear outs and lovely pictures of beautifully tidy, folded up drawers. So I'd already planned that in the new year I was going to spend some time decluttering and organising my house. And it just so happens that this series came on at the same time. So my first thing is basically to say, I've always done things this way. It's nothing new, but I'm very grateful that it's happening at the moment in the UK, because it's certainly inspiring and is helping keeping me motivated. So the Marie Kondo method, for those of you who don't know, and I'm sure most of you do, is that you start with clothes, then you go on to books, then you go on to like odds and sods, and then you go on to sentimental items. And you're supposed to do all the clothes in your entire house first, all the books in your entire house secondly, all the odds and sods third, and then all the sentimental items. But realistically, if you were to do that, you'd need to probably take 2 or 3 weeks off work and completely dedicate your time to this process, which is simply not practical for the likes of you and I. So I've obviously got 2 kids, I work full time, my house is quite small on most people's standards. Some people would say it's big, but it's really not. This space I'm in now is the largest space in our home, but our bedrooms are very small, they're very pokey. We don't have a great deal of storage. So a lot of the things in our house are out on display, and that does drive me nuts. Not everything has a home. So that was my mission with this particular declutter, that I wanted to make sure that only the things that I needed in my house and that I loved in my house were in my house. And once they were in the house and they were staying, that they were put in a place. So everything had its home. So that was my mission. So I'm not going to do my house all in one go. It simply isn't possible. I've decided that I'm going to use Marie Kondo's methods, but I'm going to do it room by room. And that's exactly what I did last weekend. So when I decided to do my bedroom, first of all, I actually hit Instagram. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will have seen my Instagram stories over the Saturday that I did my bedroom. And I'm going to insert some of them into this video here so that I can talk you through my process. So it was really good. I did exactly what Marie Kondo says. I pulled out every single item of clothing that I owned. I didn't do mine and Mr. Max because that would have been too confusing. So I did my things first. So absolutely everything out of my wardrobe, absolutely everything out of all of my drawers. But I did it in 2 goes. So I did the wardrobe first, and I removed everything I didn't want anymore, put it back in, and then I did the drawers, removed everything I didn't want anymore and put it back in. So let me share some Insta stories with you here. So hard when you come across things like this. I made this dress. I love it, but it's never going to fit anymore. I have never ever worn it, but I love it. So I should keep hold of it because it sparks joy. So here's an interesting revelation. Something might well give you joy. This top gives me joy. I made it. I loved it. I always used to wear it a lot. I just tried it on to see if it still fits, and actually it looks like a sack of potatoes. Thank you, but bin. That feels good. At least half of my wardrobe is now packed to go to sale or the charity shop. Look at all those hangers. I can literally hear my drawers sighing with relief. Thank you, Claire, you freed us. Seriously though, all this stuff was in those 4 drawers. There's things here I haven't worn for 4 or 5 years. It's actually quite traumatic. Feels better already. T-shirts I'm keeping, pyjamas I'm keeping. I know I've got a lot. And trousers I'm keeping. And a bit of fitness wear. And all of this is heading to the charity shop with a few more additions to the sale bag. Oh my God. I actually have room for more pairs of trousers in my trouser drawer, which was actually broken and heaving at the seams. And I think I've only removed about 5 pairs. Pyjamas have gone one step further. I'm putting the top inside the trousers before I fold and roll. So you get a neat package of a pair of pyjamas. Oh my God, I think I might be possessed. Oh, this feels so good. Are you bored yet? If you're bored and you want me to stop, just tell me. Be honest. Okay, next up is the top section of my wardrobe. This had become a dumping ground. So this is everything that was up there. Now, what I must say is that there does appear to be a lot of designer stuff here. So let me tell you about that. There actually isn't. What there is lots of empty boxes and bags from lots of designer stuff, or not even lots of designer stuff. I have about 3 designer handbags, maybe 4, and 2 pairs of designer shoes, and that's it. Makes me really sad. This was my 40th birthday dress that hubby bought me over a year and a half ago. There is no way I will ever do this up. It's really tight. It doesn't fit. It's truly stunning. This is the back. Still even has the labels on it. And it's been living in its bag, in its tissue paper for the last year and a half. So I am definitely going to have to say goodbye to this, but I'm going to say. In the spirit of keeping it real, you should be aware that I'm still in my pyjamas and my daughter is currently next door in bed with yet another sickness bug. So intermittently, I'm clearing up puke while sorting this room out. So I was quite successful. I think the clothes part probably took me about an hour and a half, possibly 2 hours. Izzy was actually a little bit poorly that day, so I was sort of intermittently sorting through clothes and then sorting her out at the same time. But the next thing I realised was that I had a big area of wasted space. It was an area where I was dumping things that didn't need to be there and actually could be used a lot more practically. So I jumped straight online to Argos because they do same-day delivery and ordered myself a drawer unit. And under my dressing table I've got all this junk which needs to go, and I've just ordered from Argos a little bedside cabinet, 3-drawer bedside cabinet that's going to fit in there. And then there's still room to sit, so I can put all my beauty products and stuff in there. Okay, I'm not stopping, I'm too excited. I've cleared out the top 2 drawers. This is all the stuff I'm keeping. So these are in some sort of order, so like hair care stuff, suntan lotion, moisturisers, makeup bags, jewellery, etc. And this is all going to go into. Once that arrived a little bit later in the evening and I'd got it all together, then I was able to completely organise the room. I then did Mr. Max clothes in exactly the same way, putting everything back in the drawers. Behind me is Mr. Max wardrobe. He's on his way in 10 minutes and has told me he will give me 20. So let's see if we can Kon Marie his wardrobe. I really enjoyed it. It took a whole day. It was exhausting, but my room is now so much nicer. My dressing table's clearer. When I get up in the morning, I can open my drawers and my cupboard, find exactly what I'm looking for. sit down at my dressing table, put my makeup on, brush my hair, and I'm ready to leave for the day. It feels so much better. On the Sunday, I went on and I did exactly the same thing to Isabel's room. And her room now is so nice. It's really, really empty. We haven't quite finished it because one of the biggest issues we have in her room is teddy bears. I filled up 2 huge Market Trader zip-up bags with teddy bears. None of them are going anywhere. She doesn't want to get rid of them, and that's fine. They fill her with joy, but they are currently in their zip-up bags in my bedroom. Well, we just put the finishing touches to her room, and I find the perfect storage to put them in. She's got lots of room up above her wardrobe, so I think we're going to get some of those big baskets with handles, pop the teddies in there, and they can live up there and come down to be played with. So I just thought I'd share that with you. I'm still on a massive go through. I've done my bedroom, I've done Izzy's bedroom, I've got next weekend off work, and I'm planning on doing Thomas's bedroom, and I might make a start on our lounge. I've completely decluttered this area. I've done all of my desk, I've done all of the craft cupboards and drawers and everything in this conservatory, and it's all looking absolutely lovely. And once I've finished Marie Kondoing my house, then I will take you on a tour, and I will show you as well where I've used all the different storage things that I've mentioned in my 2 recent storage hauls. So this is kind of a little impromptu update on where I'm at with my Kon Marie method of my house, just to keep you posted, keep you up to date, and then I will come back to you in a few weeks' time with a finished house. And I will give you the tour and show you all of my storage tips and tricks. So I hope you've enjoyed this. If you'd like to see other videos that I do, please do comment below. Whilst this channel is predominantly crafty, especially on a Monday and a Friday, I like to pop something up midweek that's a little bit different. So I'll be guided by you. If you want to see me film a certain type of video, just let me know. I'm not making any promises. I'm not going to run naked into the sea or something stupid, but if there's something you'd like to see me do or something you'd like to see me try, then I am open to suggestions, so please do comment below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. I would love my subscriber numbers to go up in 2019. And obviously, the more comments, interactions and subscriptions that I get, the more that I'm going to be able to do for you in the future. So I will see you all soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.